K4ARX.
K4EX, this is Kilo, get back 4, Uniform Echo, India.
Morning, Jason. How are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine. How you doing, sir? What you got planned for today? This thing probably nice, sounds nice and clear.
Yeah, you're not having any problem at all getting to the repeater. The repeater's definitely doing its job. Excuse me here. I've got several things going on at once. I've got some home duties to do here, and just regular routine stuff. Doing laundry and separating some items right now. And my wife's in there. She's taking her nap. She stays up all night, so she's kind of a sleep in the morning kind of person. I understand you're waiting there to get in the shop.
Yeah, copy that. I gotta get some truck repairs. I'm just waiting to get in the bay, so I was just playing a hurry up the weight game. I said, well, might as well, while I'm doing a hurry up the weight game, play a little radio, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got it. Must be completely nothing going on over at the terminal right now. It's kind of early yet, I guess, about those mechanics. They probably don't get here until about 9 or 10 anyways, at least on a Sunday.
No, our guys get at 8 o'clock. I gotta get observation to get the truck fixed because I'm an LP, and I like told them at the counter, it's like, look, I'm the boss man. I'm paying for the truck. Go ahead and fix it because the more I'm sitting here, I don't make any money doing this. So go ahead and fix it. They're like, oh no, we gotta get observation from the main terminal. I'm like, come on now.
Well, yes, I mean it's their truck. You're buying it from them, right? And you're still on their clock as far as the maintenance goes. You may be paying for it, but they're the bank, and they still own that truck, and they still have a lot of pull, I'm sure.
Yeah, they do have a little pull, and so do I, because that's why I'm paying for it. I can tell them, yes, at the main terminal, and they'll go ahead and do it. Here, this terminal, they gotta call this one, but yeah, they still got a little pull. Now, once I pay this truck off, they can't, once I tell them to fix it, they'll do it.
You'll still be under contract with Western Express, and I guess, not really knowing much about owning a truck, at least not buying it from a big company like that, but you'll still be at their whims, I guess. Even though you've paid the truck off, you're taking your truck through their shops instead of the local TA or Bosselman or what have you.
I would have been better if I went to a TA. Well, I took it to a TA, but they couldn't do it because it's got electrical short in it. I should have just took it to the dealer, and I wouldn't have had this problem.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I've run mine through the dealerships, being a company truck, and it's still taking 7 days to get it done. It didn't matter if it was Volvo, Freightliner, Mack, or Kenworth. I sat in the town one time. Let's see, it was not Kansas City. I believe it was St. Louis at a Kenworth. They put me in a hotel for a week.
Who do you drive for, driver?
Now, I'm a farmer driver, semi-retired, as you could say. And I started out with Werner. I hopped on to Robert William Howard, which is RWH, back to Werner, back to RWH, and then finished out with Stan Cook and Sons up in Minnesota.
Yeah, copy that. I started driving since 2000. Drove for several other companies, but right now I'm driving for Western Express doing the LP program. Because right now they got the best LP program, and the reason I say that, it's like a 3-4 year contract, and if you want to keep the truck, you drive it another year, and you still get paid to do it, and the truck's yours. I mean, you can't beat that. Most companies I know, if you want to buy a truck outright, they got a balloon payment, but it's so darn high, if you don't start saving from the beginning for that time when that contract starts to the end, you ain't buying that truck.
Right, that's one of the main reasons why I never did it. I knew about the balloon payments, and I knew so many drivers that tried that and ended up with nothing. They lost their truck. That truck was reassigned as a company vehicle, and the owner operator had to either start over again or give it up.
I'm hoping that's not the case there, because I want to get this truck paid off, and then maybe get a couple more, and then just run my fleet and sit home and collect the proceeds. You know what I'm saying?
You know, there's lots of trucks like that that are really inexpensive on the used market, $20,000 and $30,000 a piece, sometimes even less than that. A lot of those are pre-emissions and DEF, those things, 2000 and earlier, and they're on the used market, and they're really cheap, sometimes $10,000 or less. You don't have to worry about the ELD or any of those electronic things, and you can earn oversized with that, as far as I can tell. People are doing it. It's costly, but they're doing it that way, and they're starting their own fleets with the older trucks.
Yeah, copy that. I don't mind the newer trucks. What I like about the newer trucks is I got a warranty, and EOD don't really bother me no more. Because this is the reason I like EOD, because DOT won't mess with you. If they know you got paper logs, man, they want to check you from front to back when you have paper logs.
Well, my experience is paper or plastic, they're the same. You have to maintain both, and they will take a chance on the e-logs. You go over to West Virginia, for instance, and they will do you front to back and pull you in the inspection bay, and they will check everything, including the e-logs. It just depends on who you are and where you are, honestly.
Yeah, copy that. Is that another station trying to come in? That's just the Andre. I'm sitting here waiting for the place to open up. But yeah, Kentucky's like that too. Yeah, West Virginia don't play. They'll tag you. You can have a brand new truck. That thing wax, rims polished, tanks polished, looking like a show truck, and they still want to check you.
Yeah, they like the show trucks as much as any other junker out there. They probably rather look at a show truck just to see how good it looks. But he's right. Yeah, Kentucky, you go out there in the Midwest, they're pretty rough sometimes. Utah is terrible. You have to pull into every scale because it's an inspection point or like a gateway. K4ARX in the group.
Kilo Quebec 4 Uniform Echo India in the group. I know about a show truck. I had a show truck back in the day, and that's the only reason they pulled me in, because they wanted to look at it. They wanted to play with it. They wanted to drive it. I was like, okay, go ahead. But you wreck it. You pay for it.
Andre, do you have any experience driving a truck?
Where did you at? When I said Western, I was like, oh. Yeah, I work for Yellow. Well, Milton, then Yellow, Western, and I currently work for R&L.
No, all the LTL companies, huh?
And Western screwed me over, so I went back to LTO. That's who I'm driving for, is Western Express doing their LP program.
No, okay. I was going to ask which division, as far as box, reefer, or flatbed, or tanker.
Doing driving right now. I can do flatbed, because I've done flatbed and make more money, but I just don't want to be out of that weather environment right now.
No, for the companies I was with, I did a lot of LTL and lots of mixed loads. I've done a lot of third-party contract work for FedEx, UPS in the mail, or USPS. Lots of mixed loads. Did a lot of it out in the Midwest. If pulled me out of Minnesota, for example, they'd run me down through, well, pretty much along the river there, all the way down to St. Louis, I think it was. That was the last drop point, and it was usually 3 stops. Sometimes it was most often mail first, that was on the back. Then there was something in the middle. Could have been more mail packages, could have been alcohol like wine by the bottle in the case. And the last drop was always FedEx. You just drop that third of a trailer down there and pick up an empty and go find something else down there.
I didn't catch that. Was that dry van or reefer?
Yeah, honestly, it was all dry van. Even the alcohol, it was just fresh out of the, well, whatever the distribution center was. It was not refrigerated, and it didn't really matter, I guess. Of course, then again, that time of the year, you didn't really have to refrigerate it anyways because it was down in the 40s anyhow. But it seemed to be okay. And I guess for the most part, it was always dry vans out of that particular distributor. That's where it started. And you just go with it overnight, so you're never in the sun. And it just took care of that.
Hey guys, I want to say 73 cents in JDH. You guys have a good rest of the day. Alright, yeah, we'll catch you on the flip side, 73.
Okay, Andre, anytime, just jump in. We'll try and leave you some room to talk. 7-3, K4ARX. Jason, I'm going to go grab me a cup of coffee. I'll catch up with you later. KQ4UEI from K4ARX.
Alright, brother, you be safe and everything. 73s, that's going to be Kilo Quebec 4, Uniform Echo India, stand by monitor.
So the moral of the story is, if you hear a conversation, albeit on public airwaves, if it's between 2 people, semi-private, don't interrupt just because you want to make a contact, please. It's kind of rude. Those guys were talking amongst themselves, as they always do. No, it's not their repeater, but being open to everybody, and they started a conversation between the 2, semi-private. You wait for a break, politely ask, and if they don't want you to participate, like they did, they politely excuse themselves and move to another band. Thought that was kind of funny. C'est la vie.